First place, Masters Cups. Take it away.
Today I was playing King Cold. They call me Shadow. Today we was playing King Cold and playing Mono Green, going straight through everybody with a new anniversary promo. So of course we got our leader King Cold, which is really revolved around the idea of playing your fill cards, drawing, taking life to help you awaken early. You play this for the start of the game, which reduces the cost of all your field cards with an entry cost of 2 to 1 costing, and allows you to play multiple of them on the field without having to worry about dropping them. We're gonna start off with the common stuff, which is the staples, Zamasu, which is really good in this deck because everything the new anniversary has all 5 drops, so you're just able to play this for 1. We got our staples, homicidal clones, our 1 drop of the charismatic. We did 2 of the Cell Max and 2 of the Cooler. So Cooler has 2 things. 1 is a staple for every green, and 2 in this deck it can get powered up because it is a Frieza clan.
Yeah, 20k beaters is pretty good.
Yeah, and then we got our 3 dormants and our 3 versions of King Piccolo.
Yep,
they're good because not only do they negate, they can also KO a card with 5 or less, limiting your opponent's board state, so you can't go wide out.
Yeah, 2 for 1s is pretty good.
So we need our regular field cards, which is Unstoppable Invasion. Great card because it gives your leader 10k in double strike and is not a once per turn skill. So if you were to have the ability to put this to the drop and play it again, you can give your leader 20k in double strike. Yeah. We have our 5-drop, 3 copies of 5-drop Golden Friezas.
It's so good now. I remember when everybody used to run 1.
Yeah. So with this deck now, it's an easy play for 1 energy now, and it's a good card because it ignores barrier and it rips a card and untaps itself. So it's technically a double striker that can untap itself, rip a card, KO card non barrier, and double strike again. Then we got our Friezas. Now, I only run these at 2 because they're just cool. They're a dual blocker, but when they're on the field, they don't have barrier, so they're easy to KO. But you usually use them end of the game because it is a dual attacker. And it is a Frieza clan, so it becomes a 25 dual attacker.
Pressure is pressure.
Now these are my favorite cards in the deck. Berry Blue. 1 Frieza clan, so she can be free play for 1 of the field cards, but she costs 1. Looks at the top 7 for either a unison, which costs a 2, or a field card. Good for searching. The main ability of hers is that second ability though. You can pay 1 to play a field card from your drop, which is a good because let's say you was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this one time. Cool. KO it and then use Berry Blue to replay it to give them another 10k.
And your rip markers.
Yeah. This is why it's so good with Berry. I run her at 4 because she's just a guaranteed play, guaranteed usefulness. Even if she's in your hand, you can still combo her for 5. She's just never a dead card. So now we got some of the new anniversary set. No, we got some of the old championship packs.
Yeah.
King Cold, reduced by 2, reduced by 1 for every 2 field cards in your drop or field area.
That's important.
So in this deck, it works out because you want to put them in your drop, you want to fill cards. So usually, turn 2, you're able to drop this to a 2 cost, which does mean the reason why I say you drop the 2 costs is because there are cards that allow you to play 2 costs, so you can get this out for free. Not only that, it allows you to KO a battle card, send a card from your field to the drop, KO a battle card, and then Z charge that card you sent to the drop. So it allows you to Z charge early, but don't have to worry about swinging. So explosive dance, just can get around that.
Easy buildup.
Then we got our King Cole's Supreme Ruler. Great negate in this deck format because it's a 1-drop. If y'all remember what Topo does, it's just a 1-drop version of Topo. So when it swings, if they swing at your leader, they have to discard a card. Which is a good in this deck because this deck reduced the cost by 1. This card is reduced by 1 for every field card. Because of this deck, it becomes a 1-drop. Oh, cool. Negate the attack. They have to discard 1. And you can stack them constantly. They're not just once per turn. I played 3 of them. Then we have the new anniversary set, Frieza True Agenda. Now, cool blocker. I awfully don't use it for the blocker ability. Still 19k that can go up to 24 in this deck. I usually use it for the ability that you can play specifically the unison by paying 1, or you can bounce one of your field cards to give it barrier, allowing you to play that field card again to get the trigger again. So let's say you try to fetch, you fail to fetch. This card will help you get that fetch off going off, and also can be played from a field card. Then we have the Unison. This card fetches this Unison. So I run it at 3. You kind of want it in the drop or in the deck. So discard it from abilities or keep it in the deck if you can. This allows you to play it for 1. Great field card. This is the perfect Z deck. This is the perfect Unison for this deck. +1 allows you to allows you to play 1 free field card. -1, choose one of your opponent's battle cards with entry cost of 5 or less and KO it. Making your opponent have to choose though. And then -3 is during battle, you can remove 3 and give it triple strike. Then we got our couple more field cards. We got the Terrified Realization. You really only play this when you have all the field cards out because it gives all your Frieza clans 5k power boosting. So you can turn your 19s to 24s to 20s to 25s. And you draw a card and also helps you self-awaken.
Yeah, that +1.
Now this is our favorite card in the game, Royal Supremacy. This is a free negate, not once per turn. You can activate this as long as you have 4 or more field cards in the field, 3 or more, which is just great because by turn 1 you can activate this for free.
Yeah, the card that single-handedly defeats Skillless Goku.
Right?
Defeats Red.
Another great field card, a new ruler. So I was chaining this off with the 5-drop Frieza, which you're going to see later. So you play this card, you may take a life, but the idea is to look at the top 3 for any mono green cards. You can grab your Scares, you can grab your super combos. One of the best searchers in this deck. And when this card is removed from the field, you can just draw and then discard. So it allows you to filter a lot faster.
Yep.
Also, another great face card. Draw 1, and then you get to play a Frieza clan with entry cost 2. Main chain of their deck. Because with this card, you can play pretty much all your new Friezas out for just playing this card for 1, boom, play, and then you get to play a Frieza. Oh, cool, I get that card and I get a critical that can kill something. Oh, I play this card and I can go get a card that plays something from the drop. Now, we got another card from the new anniversary. The Frieza Steadfast Emperor. Great card, has a really nice chain with this deck. This card, so when it's played, you get to play a field card from your drop, and it costs, and you can pay 1 to untap a Frieza card, Frieza clan card with entry cost of 5. So you can untap your King Coles, you can untap this card itself because it's a 5-cost Frieza clan. You can also untap the 5-drop Golden Frieza. So technically a double strike, untap, double strike. Use this card to untap it again for another double strike. The reason why I like this card is these two together has a unique chain. If one of these is in a drop and you can play one, you'll play this, place this in a drop, play this card in the drop, sends that card to the thing, play another one, do it again, play another one, do it again, and then allow you to play another freeze on top of it with only paying the 1 energy cost of playing this. That allow you to play this. So 1 energy got me one game. 1 energy got me all 3 of these out, as well as another attacker, and it was only turn 2.
I have another one because
Strongest combo that I've seen yet. And of course we got our unique, we got 2 other Paragus super combos. Still great super combo, saves you for life because it doesn't discard your hand. It allows you to draw 2 then ward 1. And then we got the new super combo because this deck you were comboing a couple of cards a couple of times, so you can get up to 2 with no problem. And then you could do this early game just in case somebody try to stall you out with the Paragus. And then we got the skirt. Majin Buu Capito. Term enters against your opponent. I usually do this on my opponent's turn, or if I know that they haven't got no card to stop this card, I usually at the end of the game pay 2, play it at the battle. The opponents can't swing with battle cards, so do it during their leader swing, boom, shuts down their whole turn. Spirit Boost 2. Now, I haven't actually used the ability, but it's great. With this deck, your units is always out, usually about turn 2. So you take 2 markers, you can take control of one of your opponent's units. So Majin Buu, Black Vegito, you're snatching their units from them.
Red babies.
Yeah. And 40k hitter is just like a 40k double strike. You can just end the game, just boom, play. You get to snatch your unison that Majin Buu unison has that double strike blocker. I'm just gonna take that from you. Now you can't bomb that card, and you get a double strike on top of it. And then it's just 2 costs. It's a game. It's a turn ender or a game ender. You can do it. You do it during your opponent's turn. They can't swing. You do it during your turn. They're not gonna stop it. And then we have the 2 more of the homicidals.
Yep.
Cyborg was built for the main game was built for aggressiveness. So swing it every turn for 3 or 4 swings. Now my Cyborg are kind of built towards stalling out. So we got the Mega Freezer that allows you to board white because you have a fill card, pay 2, send the fill card, gets double strike, and board wipes. Of course, we got our Majins. Pay 2, Topo. This one on top of the King Cold, on top of the Killer, you kind of just stall people the hell out. We got the discard effect, Broly.
You want to get really grindy with the hand control?
Yeah, because you're gonna draw so much with this deck because of your fill cards. You can discard a card and make your opponent discard one, and then you can kill one of their cards.
Yeah, discard
the
fill
other
cards.
You usually don't get to, but it's an interesting name.
Yeah, discard fill cards, bring them back.
Chili gets back, it makes a blocker. Then we get our finale Golden Frieza. Great counter because the card gets played and then it just board wipes. Unless that card has barrier, you just board wipe it. And you can also give it triple strike if you really needed to. So like somebody try to like stop you from doing something, triple strike is the thing that most people gotta deal with. They tend to see that and they go, I passed turn. Or they try to plan on that triple strike, which allows you to sneak them with any other card. And then we got our course, we got a surprise type Frieza, just in case you need the KO stuff.
And
I only put this in the sideboard because barrier is a hard thing now. So it's nice to see if you don't have something that doesn't have barrier. Cool, get a card to get free play from.
Yeah. Z deck.
With the Z deck. Okay, everything's together already. So we got our Jiren. Just a space filler, just in case somebody try to stop you, you can get that double strike in.
Yeah,
we have our staple Broly's. Great card in this deck. 1 energy for get rid of one of your 1-drops that you played for free anyway.
Or your fill cards.
Yeah. You just get rid of one of your fill cards. Boom. Trigger a fill card, draw a card. You can later draw a card, do a figure card effect. This card has double strike. And you can also target your fill cards with this card ability. Or you can target one of your Frieza that you already swung with this abilities. Give yourself double strike. It's just a card that people can't get around most of the time. Friezas, if you want to go hand control, I usually go both. I usually would just play both of them. So I'll play both of them, then I'll play one of these, or I'll play one of my Friezas, and I'll just swing and just get rid of 2 of my Z cards. Boom, make my opponent discard 2. We got our filter, of course. This is black for filtering. And then we get the new anniversary set, King Cold Combo. So this technically is like another version of your fill card. You kind of want it out as soon as possible. It allows you to filter your fill cards out of the field and in the field. It also has a static sensor beam effect that you choose one of your fill cards, send it to the drop, get one of your Frieza clan cards, 5k power to the end of turn, which means you can choose your battle cards, or you can choose your leader and give it 5k. So during your opponent's turn, make your leader at 20k, you know. Or the main ability is the bottom one, pay 1 green, choose a Frieza clan, and then you get to play a 5-drop Golden Frieza on top of that Frieza clan. And then you move this card from the game. So it allows you to play that 5-drop for 1. It's a great chain. Also, I always try to do it on turn 1, turn 2, try to get this out. Usually if you go second, turn 1. If you go first, turn 2, get this out, because it also counts towards the extra card cost. So people see it, boom.
Yeah. Final thoughts on the deck? How you think it shapes up going into the format of set 26?
It can stall out aggressiveness. I think it stalls out aggressiveness. It competes with the aggressive, and since your cards are so high cost, negging isn't really a big issue. They have to double negging to try to kill it, which means they're just wasting decks to get there.
All right, so you think we looking set for the next format?
Yeah, I'm looking more. If we could get more floodgates, other than that, we're good.
All right, thanks for the profile.